Good afternoon. I'm Cookeville Mayor Ricky Shelton.
And I'm Putnam County Mayor Randy Porter. This is our COVID-19 coronavirus community update for Wednesday, April the 15th. As of 2 p.m. today, our total number of confirmed positives in Putnam County is 93, which is one more than yesterday. Please remember, 50% of these positive cases are the Signature Healthcare patients and workers where everyone in the facility was tested. You know, in hindsight, testing everyone at the facility appears to have produced the best outcome possible and prevented a situation like what happened in Sumner County. The credit for this goes to Mr. Lee Rooney, the CEO. So I wanted to say great job, Lee. The other counties in the Upper Cumberland that have confirmed positives are Cannon County with 7, Clay County has 5, Cumberland County has 53, DeKalb County has 10, Fentress has 3, Jackson County has 6, Macon County has 29, Overton County has 7, Smith County has 11, Van Buren County has 1, Warren County has 4, and White County has 4. The drive-through test is still in operation. The schedule this week is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you want to be tested, all you have to do is just drive by. They are testing anyone that wants to be tested. Again, Putnam County has 93 confirmed cases, which is one more than yesterday. Mayor Shelton.
Thanks, Mayor. You know, for 3 weeks we've said to please listen and follow the directives, take personal responsibility, and heed the guidance from experts and do your part to stop the spread. As we said, use common sense so you can protect one another, do your part, and stay apart. The people of Cookeville and Putnam County are incredible, and we come together to collectively do the right thing and take care of each other. Most of you are doing the necessary things. So let's keep encouraging one another so we can get through this as quickly as possible. The governor's mandated stay-at-home directive, as you know, has now been extended through April 30th. This virus isn't going away until a vaccine is available. So the governor will give guidance over the next couple of weeks about how we manage and mitigate health and safety while we start opening back up our economy in some measured way and get our people back to work. I think we all realize there will be a new normal. Some of the measures, physical distancing, wearing a mask, sanitizing, etc., will most likely be part of this new normal for some length of time. So if you do go out to get needed items, one person in the house go instead of the family, one person, one cart. Utilize physical distancing, masks, and sanitizers. Also, please consider supporting our local restaurants who are struggling right now by utilizing delivery services, curbside pickup, and online shopping. Remember, the essential business list only lists the businesses that can be open. It does not say who can be in those businesses or what can be purchased. It's up to those businesses to be socially responsible to manage that. The police department will not be doing that. The police are not going to randomly pull you over for being out unless, of course, you did something else that warrants a pullover. When you do go out and do return home, wash your hands and wipe down anything you touched. Now let's get an update about Cookeville Regional Medical Center from CEO Paul Korth.
Thank you, Mayor Shelton. Thank you, Mayor Porter, for allowing me to come today to give an update at Cookeville Regional Medical Center. We have 6 positive cases today in the medical center here at Cookeville Regional Medical Center. We've had a total of 11 COVID inpatients since we've begun this process. 5 of those individuals have been discharged home. We still have 3 employees that have tested positive, and all of those are self-isolated at home. A couple things I'd like to mention today, kind of as we go through the update here, is to continue to realize and continue to understand that Cookeville Regional Medical Center, we are well prepared to take care of the COVID surge if and when it does take place. On a daily basis, we are meeting to determine what our capacity numbers are, how we can manage those individuals if and when it comes. A couple things I'd like to note today, and in addition to this, is I want to make sure everybody in the community understands and realizes that our emergency room department is still open, our urgent care center is still open, and for those individuals that need medical treatment, we are doing everything possible to make sure that individuals that come either into our emergency room or our urgent care or any of our physician offices are properly screened. They're isolated from any possible COVID-19 patients. We are cleaning and disinfecting all areas on a routine basis. So with that, I want to urge everyone that if you have a medical condition, Don't wait too long. I'm hearing throughout the state that a lot of individuals are waiting much too long to seek medical treatment. So please, if you need to come to the emergency room, feel safe to do so. We are gowning and we are masking individuals that come. We are masking those individuals that work in the department if we feel it appropriate to take care of those individuals. So again, don't delay. Come to the emergency room if you need to. As Mayor Porter and Mayor Shelton has said, continue the social distancing, continue to stay at home. These numbers are working. The things we are doing is working in our community. Our numbers are much less than what many numbers throughout the state and throughout the nation are. So let's pay close attention over the next couple of weeks as we continue to feel that this next couple of weeks are going to be the surge, and we need to make sure we stay healthy. We need to make sure we protect ourselves and do everything that we can to fight this COVID-19 virus. So thank you very much for allowing me to be here, and we will turn it back over to Mayor Porter. Thank you, Mayor Porter.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you for everything that the hospital is doing, and especially all the healthcare workers that on a day-to-day basis are working on the front lines to make sure that everyone is taken care of. And we want to say a deep thank you to those for everyone that's doing that when it comes to our healthcare workers, EMS, law enforcement, fire, everyone that's on the front lines on a day-to-day basis, Mayor Shelton.
Yes, sir. Now with an update from the state, here is State Senator Paul Bailey.
Thank you, Mayor Porter. Thank you, Mayor Shelton, and for all that you've done for our communities over the last few weeks. I would certainly be remiss if I didn't stop and ask all Tennesseans, especially those in the Upper Cumberland, to remember our friends in the South, in Hamilton, Bradley counties, where they have suffered a great loss this past few days with the tornado that they had come through over the weekend. So we certainly understand what they're going through, and we just ask that all Upper Cumberlands remember them and pray for them. As of today, Tennessee has 6,079 confirmed cases of COVID-19. That is up 4.4% from yesterday. We're rapidly approaching 81,000 administered tests, and 2,200 Tennesseans have recovered, and more are recovering daily. On Monday, in cooperation with the White House, Governor Lee extended the stay-at-home order for Tennessee through April 30th, 2020. Over the next 2 weeks, Governor Lee will consult with experts on recommendations to begin rebooting our state's economy. Free COVID-19 testing will be available for Tennesseans. It's important that we ramp up an aggressive effort to expand the testing capacity across the state as we look to reboot our state's economy. Expanding testing efforts will launch this weekend with the Tennessee National Guard popping up 15 drive-through testing sites across the state. Drive-through testing sites will also be available during the weekends of April 25th and May 2nd through the 3rd. The Department of Labor and Workforce Development is processing an unprecedented number of unemployment claims. At the beginning of the pandemic, the department had 25 employees in the unemployment division. They now have 250 agents processing claims and are continuously growing. Although I know this is a stressful time for everyone, I ask that you please remain patient as the department works to ensure that all claims are processed accurately. On Tuesday of this week, the state began paying approved unemployment claimants their first installment of the $600 from the federal government benefit. In addition to the approved Tennessee unemployment benefit, the state distributed payments of $94 million for approximately 110,000 unemployed Tennesseans. Again, if you have filed for unemployment benefits, please be patient as the department is working hard to get all claims processed, and you will get your benefits all the way back to when you were first laid off. The Small Business Administration has initiated the $349 billion Paycheck Protection Program, which is designed to help small businesses keep their workforce employed during the COVID-19 crisis. Loans will be fully forgiven if the funds are used for payroll, rent, and utilities. Tennessee banks have been working around the clock to provide loans through this program and processing over 19,000 applications totaling $4.5 billion for Tennessee companies. Another option for small businesses, nonprofit organizations, sole proprietorships, independent contractors, and self-employed persons is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, or the EIDL. More information about both of these programs can be found on the SBA website. This afternoon, Governor Lee recommended, he did not mandate, but he recommended that all public schools in Tennessee remain closed for the rest of the academic school year as the state continues to combat the spread of the coronavirus. Your local school board will be announcing specific plans for its district. The Department of Education is setting up a COVID-19 Child Wellbeing Task Force. This task force will work with state and local leaders to ensure the safety and well-being of all children throughout the summer months. Mayor, thank you. That's my report.
Thank you, Senator Bailey, and we appreciate you being with us for everything you do as part of our team working together. I want to give you another reminder on our tornado cleanup while we have you. We're hoping to finish the cleanup in the next 10 days. If you own property in the tornado damage zone, we need you to get your debris out to the county right-of-way by the street this week. If there's some reason that you cannot get your debris moved, please contact us. Call 931-646-INFO. That's 931-646-4636, and we will try and help you. We have several volunteers and contractors that are donating time and equipment. So if you know out that we're looking to finish the cleanup, and if they're having problems with the debris movement, please call us at the 646-INFO. Also, our tornado survivors, special message to you, our Tornado Relief Fund Committee is in the process of disbursing the relief funds. You will need to fill out an assessment survey, which is online at our website, putnamcountytn.gov/survivors, and click under the Tornado Relief Fund. Over 400 survivors have already filled out the assessment form. If you're having problems or need help filling out the assessment form, again, please call us 646-4636 or 646-INFO during normal business hours. Also, we've set up a special volunteer center, which will be available to help you in person. It'll be located at the Cookeville Community Center. It starts today, Wednesday, and will be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Then on Sunday and Monday, it will be open from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and then next Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So again, Cookeville Community Center, if you need some help personally, we're going to have volunteers set up with computer workstations, and they'll be following the CDC guidelines, or that when you walk in, you'll get a mask and you'll be protected as you go through. For those folks that may not have computer access or need help in filling out the form. So those hours at the Cookeville Community Center on Carlin Drive is Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday of this week from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Sunday and Monday, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., and then next Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. If you know of a survivor that needs help, please help us get the word out to them. Also want to remind you about your Census 2020 form. You can do it in 3 different ways this year, and we strongly urge you to help us to get that form back in. You can mail in the form. You can go online and fill it out at www.2020census.gov, or you can do it by phone by calling 844-330-2020. Please remember, all of our federal and a lot of our state funds and grants are based on our census count. So please help us get our fair share by getting your census form completed as soon as possible.
The absolute easiest way is the online.
Oh, that's the way I filled out mine, and I know you did too.
Yeah.
So it's very easy. Just go to the website, and you can do it at your leisure. And especially with everyone, or a lot of folks being at home now, not being able to go anywhere.
That's true.
Take the time to do it because it's very crucial.
Traditional way was people come in and knocking on your door. Obviously, that's been hampered, and you don't want anybody coming knocking on your door anyway. So just go online, fill it out, and then you won't have to worry about it.
Absolutely. Help us out. All right, Mayor, we've been getting some questions.
We have.
We thought we'd answer some more of those.
Yes, sir.
We get the same ones, seems like, on a day-to-day basis, so we're going to try some of these. Do I have to wear a mask if I go out in town?
Well, you don't have to, but the CDC is recommending everyone to wear a cloth mask if you go into a business, especially if it's a large store like Walmart or Sam's or Lowe's or one of those large stores. Don't use the N95s. Those need to be saved and used for medical personnel. But and I've been to Sam's to get groceries, and about half the people or so were wearing masks. So you know, it's
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing to do.
It helps make sure if you happen to have the virus and don't know it, it would keep you from spreading it.
Right.
And if you don't have it, hopefully it would keep you from getting it. So,
And if you wear it, no one will know it's you. So
put you undercover.
Put you undercover. That's
Yeah,
right.
So CDC does suggest that you wear the mask, but make sure you wear a cloth one. And there's a lot of folks making
A lot
those.
of people making those, and you can just look on social media, and there's all kinds available for people. You can match your outfit or whatever you want to do.
So that's a good one. What if a business is really crowded and people are not adhering to the social distancing and CDC guidelines?
Don't go in.
Don't go.
Yeah, I mean, you have the choice. We still have personal freedom, personal responsibility. And so if you don't feel safe, or you think there's too many people, or you think that store isn't should be doing more, or the police should come, well, the police aren't going to come. So you have the option of certainly telling management that you don't feel safe in that store, that you believe they aren't practicing good social responsibility and limiting or helping guide people on how they should come into their store. Mm-hmm. And then you always have the option of utilizing and spending your money somewhere else. That is your choice.
It all falls back into personal responsibility.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've been getting a question for some folks that they filed for assistance from FEMA due to the tornado, but they were denied.
Yeah, so make sure that is, again, there's so many claims, so appeal your claim, okay?
Absolutely.
You can do that by calling the FEMA hotline at 800-621-3362. And some of the denials are simply lack of information submitted on your part, maybe something missing or whatever. So
I've even saw some of the claims that folks got denied on where they'd forgot to put their zip code,
right,
or just a small amount of information is the reason they got denied. So we're
try it again.
suggesting everyone appeal.
Absolutely.
If you got denied, no matter what the reason is. Another question is when will I get the federal economic impact payment, or I guess what most folks are calling their stimulus check?
Right. I think some people I've heard have gotten it today. Mm-hmm. 80 million of those went out already this week. A lot of people some received it yesterday, some today. Understand another round will go out later in the week or the first of next week. It will be a direct deposit into your bank account. Or I guess there will be checks printed if you've never done direct deposit of your accounting, right, or taxes, right? Then they would receive a check.
Right, and some people don't have to file an income. Don't have to file with the IRS each year on their statement. So there is a website, right, irs.gov, that they can go to, and you can physically do that and set up your bank account information, or you can put in your information where they can mail you a check.
Yeah, and I believe if you go to that the irs.gov, they actually have you can click on it and it'll tell you what you're going to get and when you're getting it.
Right.
So, yeah.
So if you got questions, go to the irs.gov site. And this is a big one I've been getting from a lot of our senior citizens lately. If I'm on Social Security and don't file a tax return, what do I need to do to get the stimulus check?
Yeah, so again, the IRS says you do not need to do anything. The stimulus money will be direct deposited into your bank account just like your Social Security check is.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you have questions about any of this stuff, go to the irs.gov website. It's got a lot of helpful information on it. And we get these same questions. Mayor Shelton and I both do, so we thought we'd try to answer some of them in our briefings each day.
Right. Well, I mean, again, we apologize. There's no way that we can go back and answer questions. We get inundated with messages, and neither one of us have anybody that handles our social media. It's us, and so we can't possibly answer all those. So we thought we'd try to answer a few of these on this, and then
Absolutely.
you can rewatch it and get the information. So, all right. As we said, please continue to take this seriously. Be supportive of one another. Wash your hands like everything you touch has the COVID germ. Please observe the stay-at-home directive and away from people as much as possible, utilizing physical distancing and wearing a mask when you do go out. Make reasonable, educated, common-sense decisions, and hopefully we can get past this, at least in some shape or form, the 1st of May. For the most up-to-date COVID information, links, and resources, you can visit bettercookeville.com and click on the COVID link. Continue to pray for our country, our healthcare workers, and our small businesses and employees, because there's a lot of people hurting. Let's choose faith over fear. God bless.
Amen.
Yeah.
As we continue to say day after day, we live in an incredible community where we're working together as a team to fight this dreaded disease. And I don't want us to get too optimistic, but it appears what we have been doing is working,
Mm-hmm.
Mayor Shelton.
I agree.
And so we're hoping that we'll be able to get things back to some form of normal in the very near future. But right now is not the time to let your guard
That's right.
down. Just because we're seeing good results, we want to keep working just like we've been doing.
Yep.
You know, the day is coming when hopefully we're going to get things better, and hopefully that's going to be very soon. But for right now, we must keep doing everything we can to fight this dreaded disease, which includes all the things we've been telling you about for the past several weeks: good hygiene, social distancing, wearing a mask, all these kind of things. You know, as I've been saying, God promises He'll never put more on us than we can bear. We'll going to get through this together. I keep saying over and over, as a wise gentleman used to say, this too shall pass and better days are coming. I truly believe that, and I hope you do too. Mayor Shelton and I will continue to do live updates to keep you informed. Our goal is to be as transparent as possible and get you all the information that we have. Our next update will be this coming Friday, the 17th at 4 p.m. We will not be doing an update tomorrow unless something urgent should come up. Please continue to keep us as your leaders in your prayers, and all of our other community leaders, Senator Bailey and Paul Korth and all the rest of them in your prayers, along with our city, county, state, and country, Mayor.
Right, and Friday we'll have some guests again.
We will.
We'll have Corby King, Director of Schools. He can update us on what's going to happen in Putnam County Schools. We'll have State Representative Ryan Williams to give another update on what's going on with the state, and then we'll have Tennessee Tech President Phil Oldham.
Right. So tune in Friday at 4 p.m. That will be our next update. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you.